back. The Salvation Army is giving back this holiday season with several different fundraising campaigns. Here to tell us a little bit more about this year's Red Kettle Campaign and the Angel Tree program is Salvation Army Captain Benny Carringer. Thanks so much for joining us today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So first off, we know that the Angel Tree has kind of kicked off already this year. Let's talk a little bit about where the trees are and what the need is this year.
Yeah, so across the Tri-Cities, Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol, we're seeing about a 24 to 26% increase of children. Just in Johnson City, we're looking to provide Christmas for almost 2,000 kids.
Wow.
And then you've got Kingsport and Bristol's numbers in there as well. And then all the families as well that represents with the food boxes and everything. So the need is there. The trees are out. In Johnson City, it's at the mall, it's at the Walmarts on Market Street and Brown's Mill, as well as Sam's Club and Walmart in Elizabethton. It's at the Walmarts in Kingsport and Bristol as well. Or you can always call your local office and figure out the best place close to you of where you can pick those angels up.
And let's talk a little bit about, as we get closer to the season, what kinds of gifts are you in need of, and how easy is it to do this program?
So there's quite a few ways. Of course, you can always do the traditional way of taking the angel off the tree at any of those locations, and it provides the child's name, age, their wish list, their needs, clothing sizes, so you can always go by that. Also, you can go to walmart.com and search registries and type in the Salvation Army, and each Tri-Cities command has created a Walmart registry, and you can buy there, and it ships directly to our office. So if you're like, you know what, I just want to go out and buy a lot of toys and they get distributed to the kids that need it the most, you can do that as well. And you can also just come by and make a general donation that we can apply to those kids who may not get adopted off those trees by the deadlines. We can go out and shop for those individuals. Our goal is that every kid registered has something to open on Christmas morning.
Absolutely. Well, you just mentioned the deadline. When is the deadline, and what do people need to do?
So for Johnson City, that deadline is December the 8th.
Okay. And
this year we have a different drop-off location. It's at the Dawn of Hope on the Oakland entrance. So make sure, and all of our tags say that, to get the deadlines for your Kingsport or Bristol Salvation Army, you would just need to look at those tags when you take those off the trees.
And I know that we were just talking, we know that the Red Kettles, they are already out this year, but Kettle-A-Thon is coming up this Tuesday. Let's talk a little bit about that and where those proceeds go to.
Yeah, so the Red Kettles are out. We started last Friday, so you're starting to hear those Christmas bells. And as we get closer to Giving Tuesday on November the 28th is going to be our Kettle-A-Thon at the Firehouse Restaurant. We're going to be there all day, taking donations, taking in pledges, and we'll have those numbers published really soon of what to call. Or you can also go online and make a donation online as well this year, and then all those proceeds come back to help the Salvation Army provide those essential services of food boxes, rental assistance, utility assistance, eviction prevention, our shelter program, just those everyday programs that the Salvation Army is doing. That's what those funds help for.
And I know that earlier you said that for the Angel Tree, the need is so much greater this year. What about for your other programs?
Yeah, we're seeing an increase in all of our programs, and to keep those programs going, of course, we're going to see the uprising cost. And so that's why the Red Kettle Campaign is very important to the Salvation Army. It's one of our largest fundraisers. And so as you see those bills out, I know that you can give cash, you can give change, but also this year you can give Google Pay, Apple Pay, QR code. We have all those options available to make it a little easier. Or you can also visit your Salvation Army website. For Johnson City, it's Johnson City TN at uss.salvationarmy.org, or Kingsport or Bristol is those same things. You just type in the city, and it takes you directly to our landing page where you can donate there as well.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on First at 4 and talking about all of the different things that you have coming up at the Salvation Army. But those gifts for the Angel Tree, they're due by December 8th, and then they'll be distributed to those little angels. And the Red Kettle Campaign is happening now. For more information, you can call the number right there on your screen.